let's talk a little bit about tracking what we're doing, right? If we can't set all these goals, then know if we hit them or not, if we're not tracking them. Even if you just set a revenue goal, you still need a tool, being QuickBooks probably, to tell you if you hit that number or not, right? Or the bank statement or whatever it is. There still needs to be some sort of tool. You're doing all this work to attract people to your business. We need to have some tools in place to get those done, right? Maybe you've got an appointment calendar on your site, or you've got the chat widget down in the corner. Those are really gaining a lot of momentum right now. Or you just want people to call you, right? Whatever it is, let's talk about some tools that you can use to make sure that you're tracking how many visitors you're getting to your site. And then, of course, how many of them reached out, how many of them engaged with you, how many set appointments, those sorts of things. So the first tool everybody pretty much knows about is Google Analytics. Analytics.google.com is where you would go to sign up for that if you haven't already. A lot of people will sign up for this. They'll get it connected to their website. They'll log into it, maybe a couple times a month, look at the pretty charts, and then shrug their shoulders and say, well, I don't know. Looks like something's going on, right? We do have some training specifically on Google Analytics at WTMarketingpros.com/training. We've got training sessions specifically on this. But having this set up can really start to help you understand how many people are visiting the site, how many of them are converting, where they're going on your site, what they're doing, what problems they're coming across, those sorts of things. There's also something in analytics called goals that you can set up. So you can actually say, if somebody reaches our thank you page, the only way they could have reached that page is because they filled out our form, right? That page isn't out there anywhere online. The only way to get to it is by filling out the form and getting there. So you could actually track how many visits you had to the thank you page. And that would tell you how many forms were filled out, those sorts of things. So you can start to see those goals in your analytics. You know, what did they do? Did they come to the website? Did they fill out a form? Did they set an appointment? Did they pick up the phone and call us? All of these things can start to show up, and you can say, okay, are we hitting our goals as time goes on? Are we missing our goals? All of this is trackable stuff inside of Google Analytics. Another big piece of this that we set up for all of our clients is call tracking. So on that last slide, you do see something here specifically for phone calls, right? So you should be tracking how many phone calls are you getting? Have phone calls gone down? Have they gone up? Those kinds of things. We use our service called Lead Boomerang. We'll talk about that in just a minute here for all of our call tracking. For platforms, we use website. Obviously, your website needs to have a number on there that is trackable. We also put a call tracking number on our client's Google profile, Google business profile. So that's a big thing that we track. And lastly, pay-per-click ads. So we put a specific phone number on pay-per-click ads to track. If somebody clicks an ad, goes to the landing page, and then picks up the phone and calls, we want to know that the ad was the thing that made that happen, right? So we need to make sure that those are trackable. I'm going to grab a drink here. Now, we do have clients that do other call tracking. If you're running an ad in a local magazine or a newspaper, something like that, you might want to get a call tracking number so that you can see exactly how many phone calls that particular thing, that outreach that you did, generated leads for you, or whether it did or not. Money mailer might be a good one. We have clients that go do not door knocking, but they go put door hangers in subdivisions, things like that. So they'll put a special phone number on that flyer. And in some cases, they'll even put a QR code that goes to a specific landing page so they can track okay, we did this door hanger thing, cost us $500 to print them, cost us $700 to pay somebody to go out and put them out. How much money did we make back from that? How many leads did we get? How many installs did we get out of that? Having that call tracking is a big piece of that. We also have clients that do, we have a service called Postcard Boomerang, where we reverse engineer visitors to our website, and then we send them a postcard. So we actually figure out what their mailing address is, and then we drop a postcard in the mail. Thank you for visiting our website. This has a special phone number on the back along with a QR code as well. So these are really cool things that you can do to reach out, but it all can be tracked. The best thing about digital marketing is that it's all trackable. Everything that you do is trackable, and you know whether it worked or not, whether it was worth the investment. So that's a long drawn out explanation of call tracking. The other piece of this is lead source tracking. So all the different things you're doing, are they working? So we have a tool called Lead Boomerang that we give to all of our clients as part of their marketing campaigns. Lead Boomerang tracks everything. It tracks every phone call, every form fill out, the chat widget, emails, phone calls, all of that stuff comes into the Lead Boomerang system. And our clients can then just log into one place, see every lead that has come in, know where those different lead sources are, and they'll be able to track those inside the system.